warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone, and honored to see you all here. So today presentation we will discuss about it is through the corruption has relation with culture. But before I start, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Ulya Afifah. I'm an anthropology student in Erlangga University. My presentation was entitled, Is it corruption has relation with culture? My presentation will last about 5 until 7 minutes, and I will make 3 main points. The first point, I will explain to you about what's culture. The second point, I will explain about what's corruption. Then I will talk about is corruption a culture. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer them at the end. Okay, let's get started. Do you guys know what culture means?
No.
Culture in bahasa Sanskerta is budaya, which means all things relating to the mind of humans. According to the Kunca Diningrat, culture is the whole system of human ideas, action, works of human being in order to live in society by learning. Culture connects with everything created by society, consists of the shared belief, value, and assumption of a group of people who learn from the another and teach to others that their behaviors, attitudes, and perspective are the correct ways to think, act, and feel. That was my first point. My second point will talk about corruption. Corruption commonly refers to a state in which members of organization or institution are engaging illegal or otherwise dishonest practice to benefit themselves. The term is most often as in the context of such rule breaking by people who are powerful or who are responsible for the well-being of the others, such as politicians, government officials, and police officers. Corruption is a noun form of corrupt, which can be an adjective as to describe people who act in this way or their action, or a verb meaning to destroy the integrity of someone or something, or cause someone to be dishonest. One of the most important issues to be resolved by the Indonesian nation and government is the problem of corruption. The number of corruption problems in Indonesia allegedly occurs in all fields and development sectors. Corruption has become a way of life for most layers of Indonesian society. In addition, the Indonesian criminal justice system is not effective in fighting corruption, so that the perpetrators of corruption are free from legal bondage. That was my second point. The final point is corruption a culture. Corruption is not culture at all. Eradicating corruption has nothing to do with violating our nation culture, which upholds the principle of kinship, because corruption itself is not a national culture. Corruption is none other than the dark side of humanity, which can affect all elements of society and any social strata and does not depend on a person's intellectual level. Corruption is more closely related to habits than culture, because culture leads to good or positive. To good or positive thing by thinking, acting, and feeling right. In contrast to culture, corruption generally refers to bad behavior that undermines a person's integrity and causes a person to be dishonest. People who have fallen into the environment of corruption will find it difficult to get out, because corruption has become deep-rooted habit and is difficult to get rid of. Corruption products a negative impact on the culture and norms of society. When corruption has become a habit, people will regard it as normal and not something dangerous. This will make corruption take root in society so that it becomes a norm and culture. That's my final point. In this presentation, I have made 3 main points. First, I describe the meaning of culture. Second, I describe the meaning of corruption. And finally, I explain the relation between culture and corruption. In conclusion, I think corruption is more closely related to habits than culture, because culture leads to good or positive things, so that we can equate between corruption and culture. It's because they both are totally different. That's the end of my presentation. If there are any questions, okay, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.